Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round one underway. Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
Good defensive skill with the block by Lewis. Lewis is doing well here with that two-punch combination. There's that proficient jab by Vladimir Klitschko. When Vladimir Klitschko cranks up that right hand, you need to get out of the way. Able to bring the hook down low, targeting that head with the combination punching. You're that tall, you're that big, you're that capable, you're gonna land jabs like he just did. Vladimir Klitschko scores again. Everybody knows Vladimir Klitschko wants to do that right there. The jab, the straight, typically the win. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
Move your head. Don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy.
Here we go. Round two is underway. The left hand coming into play by Lewis. A little head hunting with the right. When you look over at Vladimir Klitschko, what's the weakness?
Well, you know, he doesn't have a China chin, but I think he might have a glass brain. And what I mean by that is when he's been beaten, he's been broken down. He not just hit on his chin and he collapsed, but broken down. You can break him down a little bit.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Lewis. Halfway through this round.
You need to keep that head moving.
Lewis is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. With all that leverage, all that size, and with Vladimir Klitschko, do not discount the technique. He turns that right hand into a big-time weapon. Vladimir Klitschko's ability to put together those 2, 3, 4-punch combinations, that's what makes Vladimir so dangerous when he goes into that mode.
Yeah, one other thing with it, Joe, the power. He has power with those punches, unlike his brother. His brother doesn't really put them together with really bad intentions. But Vladimir, yes, he does.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Targeting that midsection now with the combo.
Listen to me. You're not giving me enough.
And round number 3 is underway.
Double up your jabs.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. A striking combination by Lewis.
Defense.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Turns over that hook, and he does damage upstairs. Lewis is giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
Vladimir Klitschko's right hand scores well that time. Doubling up the jab by Lewis. See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Nice combination by Vladimir Klitschko. Lewis is enjoying a lead on Teddy's scorecard, the first time we look at the scores ringside here tonight. Although early on here, it's not as if either man is in complete control of this fight. That is my favorite punch there is. A forceful uppercut by Lewis. That right hand over the top lands flush. Vladimir Klitschko's not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Lewis is on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Vladimir Klitschko's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos.
Needs to be on the inside.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Vladimir Klitschko. All that size, all that leverage, and that pure athleticism of Vladimir Klitschko. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, a good, straight shot that time. Lewis is looking up at his opponent.
They're always telling you to draw a straight line. That was a straight line right to the chin.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Accurate jab brings the right hand. There's that overhand right.
Keep moving.
Nice block by Vladimir Klitschko. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like, going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Lewis is a seasoned pro, and old pros tend to fall into the same pattern. Nothing has changed with him stylistically since he's been knocked down in this fight.
Well, that falls right into that pattern or that cliche where old dogs can't be taught new tricks. Well, right now, he's going to have to come up with a trick or two, maybe, to survive this moment.
You get the sense that Vladimir Klitschko could almost catch his opponent's punch. Nice block that time. Good-looking jab there. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Lewis's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Well, maybe one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing. We're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin. Little double jab to the head. This is what Vladimir Klitschko wants more of. Good, effective work with the jab. To the head he goes with a left hand. Well-placed jab straight. Nowhere close that punch by Vladimir Klitschko. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Really fun-looking fight so far here. We've reached the halfway mark. Teddy, your impressions as to what we're going to see in the second half of this fight?
More of the same. I don't think these fighters know how to do anything, at least tonight. They came here with this mentality, and you know what? You can't really change gears at this point. You're going to see more of the same.
Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand.
Come on, kid, focus.
Vladimir Klitschko's finding out right now that this counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy's not coming in and walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind of turf that you need. Now you have to find a way to create your offense, to lead a little bit. That starts with the jab, getting off first.
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Vladimir Klitschko. Up top with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. So the game plan for Vladimir Klitschko doesn't change much. Another good, solid shot to the head.
And the game plan, you're right, is consistent. Set up by that jab once again.
Vladimir Klitschko is so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. He just missed that shot up top. Flush right hand to the head. Lewis is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Lewis. Lewis's nose is starting to bleed. That left hand over the top, he's accurate with it. Solid. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Lewis's corner has to get to work now. That bell couldn't have come at a more opportune time. He was getting rocked in that round.
But now in the corner, they have to bring him back. They have to revitalize him because, believe me, there might not be bells going off in his head right now, but there's plenty of noise.
There he goes with the right hand again. Oh, and there you go. What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape.
2, 3.
Well, moments ago, you were probably questioning whether or not Vladimir would continue. But yes, here is Klitschko beating the count. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Lewis is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Lewis. There's the combo to the body. Good flush shot upstairs. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Lewis.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Vladimir Klitschko's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is the block. He did it there well. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Lewis. A little defense turns into offense. He blocks the shot, comes right back with one of his own. That's a big striking blow to the head by Vladimir Klitschko. Look at that. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
5, 6.
And that's the end of round 7. Round number 8 is underway. The first 7 rounds we've seen Vladimir Klitschko's able to score well, and he's ahead on your scorecard, Teddy. But now pressure on his corner.
Yeah, they have to do their job now. That ends well, you know, that piece of compressed metal that you keep in the ice that gets very cold. They need to apply that to his eye. Keep that swelling down.
Lewis is coming out to fight this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, any idea? Do you think he's recouped enough here?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his legs. You're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house to see whether or not those bricks are in place or whether or not some of the mortar has kind of disappeared and the bricks are a little loose. You want to see if those legs are stable, if they're firm.
1-2.
Solid left hand to the head. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Vladimir Klitschko. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Right to the head with that right. Vladimir Klitschko's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Body shot. Let's go, hit him. All right, let's do it.
Combo lands upstairs. Straight right, unable to connect. Vladimir Klitschko's gathering himself right now in the corner, and his trainer is really doing him a good service in reminding him, yes, to this point, the later stages of this fight, you're in control, but still, go out and do everything we talked about in training camp. That right hand, he is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Wow! Perfectly executed combination. Lewis is down. He's going to have to beat the count.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What guts he's showing here. I don't know that he's going to get the glory, but what guts to keep fighting here when he's damaged like this.
Well, actually, Joe, too much guts. That's why the old-time guys, the smart trainers, used to say you have to have a little fear in there to know when you're in a bad place, to know when to grab, when to get out of there.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Nice strike after catching one by Vladimir Klitschko. Lands flush with it. He did not see that right hand at all. He may want to tie it. And yet another big shot comes in. Lewis's night could be over here. This could be the end.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. Look at this. Vladimir Klitschko's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.